So I know I haven't posted in a while on my channel, but that's because like I've been having like troubles like with storage issues, and so I've been looking for an external drive so that I can transport all my videos. But even I'm noticing even with the thumb drive, like my videos, it's something with my computer. So I'm hoping that it can be solved just on the phone with Apple. But if not, I'm gonna have to go to the Apple store to take my computer in. So that's another hassle because, guys, if you ever been to the Apple store and you have to go there for like getting your computer like maintenance or whatever, it's a lot. So hey y'all, so I'm back with another video today. So on today's video, I wanted to talk about my pregnancy update. So I am currently 7 months pregnant. But before I get into that, excuse the mess in the background. We are moving, and so like we're washing everything and cleaning up everything, and so everything looks a mess. But okay, so I'm 7 months pregnant, and I am 20 exactly 20. I'll be 28 weeks tomorrow, and baby will be measuring 30 weeks tomorrow because she's measuring 2 weeks ahead. So I went to my doctor's appointment last week for my 26th appointment, and I had to step on the scale as you would do at every appointment, and I literally started crying. I know as women we really shouldn't care so much about how we look, especially when we're caring and we're supporting another life. But for me, it was hard for me. It was really, really hard for me to see like the numbers just like literally jump. And the doctor and the nurse was like, "You're completely healthy, you know, there's no problem." But I'm gonna rewind back to the beginning. So when I stepped on the scale, after you step on the scale, then the doctor will, or the nurse will say, "Okay, well, now what you'll do is you'll take your blood pressure and your temperature." So my blood pressure is normally very low when I go in for my appointments. I'm not sure why. I pretty much always have like either low blood pressure or normal blood pressure. And so it was low again, but she said it wasn't low for me to like be worried about it. So after we did the blood pressure and the weight, or uh, after we did the blood pressure and I took my weight, I had to go back into the room, and Cam waited in the room, and then I went to go do my urine sample. So every time you go into your appointment, you do a urine sample. So I did my urine sample, and when I stepped out of the bathroom, I was crying. That's when I really started crying. Like, I was just like, wow, like, I can't believe I gained that much weight. So the nurse was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I'm like, I just like broke down. I was like, I just wasn't expecting to have gained that much weight. Like, I don't look like I've gained that much weight. Mainly the only thing is like my stomach, but of course my stomach's gonna get big because I'm pregnant. But she was just like, "Well, you have to also understand that it's not just the baby that, you know, that's gonna make you gain weight. It's also your uterus, your placenta. It's all these different things that's going on in your body that's going to make you gain weight." So that made me feel a lot better. And she was like, "If there was something we were worried about when it came to your health or your weight, we would tell you." She was like, "You're completely fine. You know, you can expect to gain at least 10 more pounds after this." And I literally was like, 10 more? 10 more pounds. And I started to do a little bit of research on that, but I'll get into that after I finish this story. But she said I can expect to gain 8 to 10 more pounds for the rest of my pregnancy. And I was just like, wow, okay. So I went back in the room, and that's where Cam was in the room, and he seen that I was crying, my eyes were red, And he was just like, what's wrong? Like, what happened? And I was just like, nothing. Like, I didn't want to talk about it anymore because it was going to make me, you know, people are like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And then you start crying more. I didn't want to start crying more. And the doctors, and he was like, you're going to have these doctors thinking that I have you, you know, I have you crying. And if you hear something, you know, they're playing the game in the background, him and his brother. So that's all the noise in the background. But anyways, so he was like, are you okay? Like, you know, trying to make sure I was good. And I was just like, I'll tell you later. And I was just quiet during the appointment. The appointment went by really quick. All he did was check the baby's heartbeat. Everything was normal. And then we got in the car and he was just like, what was bothering you in there? And I told him, I said, I gained so much weight. And he was like, so what you expect? And I was like, no, I gained a lot of weight. And he was like, you don't look like you know, you gained a lot of weight. And I was like, but I did. He was like, how much weight did you gain? And I said, 25 pounds. I gained 25 pounds within the 7 months of pregnancy. And when I told him the number, and when I actually said the number out loud, I started crying again. And I was like, wow, I literally gained 25 more pounds. Does anybody else's fiance, boyfriend, husband sound like that when they're playing the game? I mean, like, that's his brother making the noise, but they're both making the noise. Like, anyways. So, yeah. So, when I actually said the number 25, I started crying again. And he just reassured me that, you know, you're carrying our child. It's such a blessing. You're beautiful. And he was like, you definitely don't even look like you gained 25 pounds. And even if you did, like, it's only temporary. And that's when I started doing a lot of research on my own. And I have this app called Peanut. And that's when you can talk to like other mothers around you and, you know, just talk and have like extra support and stuff like that. And I posted on there and I said, you know, I was having a rough day because I found out that I'm 7 months pregnant and I gained, well, not I found out I was 7 months pregnant, but so far in my pregnancy journey, I have gained 25 pounds. So they all reassured me on there. I actually am going to post some of the comments that they wrote on there, but they were really sweet and supportive. And one lady even said that, you know, she gained 60 pounds when she was 7 months pregnant. And they were just like, that's nothing. Like, I gained 40 pounds, 60 pounds, 50 pounds. And then they told me that after you deliver the baby, you know, you can expect to lose between 5 to 12 pounds because you're delivering all of the, you know, you're holding so much water weight. And I think that's what, for me, I think I hold a lot of water weight. You could tell in my face, you know, how full my face is, that like I definitely retain water. So, and that's also what the nurse said. She said that, you know, it's not to worry because, you know, a lot of the weight gain comes from water retention. And so, you know, after I started talking to people, I felt much better, and I feel confident to the point where I'm able to make this video and like share my experience with other women out there, or, you know, whoever watches this video. But anyways, back to what I was saying. They said that when the baby comes, you can expect to lose between 5 to 12 pounds after delivering the baby, the afterbirth, and all of that. And then within the first month of postpartum, a lot of women, not everyone, but a lot of women that I've spoken to have dropped, you know, an additional 15 to 20 pounds with breastfeeding. And I definitely plan on breastfeeding. And I also want to have like a walking regimen. So I'm not sure how many of you walk after being postpartum. Like, I know you have to wait until you're healed and 6 weeks or whatever the case may be, depending on how you deliver. But I definitely want to, when I'm able to, when my body says I'm ready to, I definitely want to start working out. Nothing intense. I'll probably do, Demi and I will probably walk every day. Well, not probably, we will walk every day. And that's not only just because for like health reasons, that's also because I want to let her see the world, get her out of the house and let her breathe and let her see nature and see different colors and, be able to bond with her. And I think walking is definitely a good way to bond with your baby. And so I've already been looking into like different mom groups where they walk as a group, and that's how their babies are able to socialize. Like, I know she's not going to be socializing right when she's born because obviously she can't talk, but I definitely want to have her, um, you know, when she's ready. Of course, I want to like expose her to life. I don't want to keep her in the house all day. I want her to see nature and all of that. And so definitely walking is a part of our regimen. We'll probably do a morning walk after she eats breakfast, and then during the walk, that'll be her, the time that like when she's baby, obviously all she's gonna do is sleep anyway. So she'll probably nap. And if you hear mowing, I'm sorry, they're mowing the lawn outside. But she'll nap probably the entire time walking, which is still great. As she grows, she'll stay up more and more. But I also have heard that walking is a good way to get your baby to sleep. And we'll do one in the evening, and the one in the evening will probably be more like a family thing where like Cam will come, my mom might come, um, maybe Ashley and Mila. I don't know if um, anyone else will come, but we'll all, some days we might all go walking, and that'll also in the beginning help her sleep at night. Well, not help her sleep at night, but help her fall asleep. And yeah, so walking is definitely going to be part of our regimen, and it's definitely going to help me shed a little bit of baby fat or baby weight. I don't want to say fat. I don't want to use that word. And that's another thing. I want to watch how I speak in front of Demi. I don't want her to have any, or I don't want her to like develop like body issues or anything like that. So I definitely want to like treat my body with respect, and I want her to see that I care for my body and I love my body. So if she sees me, drinking water every day, talking to myself as if I know that I'm beautiful and loving my body unconditionally, then she'll grow up to do that. And that's something that I'm really like working on, and I definitely want her to do. Let's see. My mom and I will probably do T25. If you guys don't know what T25 is, that is the 25-minute workout with Shaun T. We'll probably get into that. I've actually been doing it throughout my pregnancy. Obviously, I do the moderated version. Yeah, the moderated version where I'm not jumping, I'm not doing anything crazy. It's very ideal for pregnant women, actually, I think so. But when baby's born, and after my body tells me that I'm ready to start working out again, I may begin to do that workout with my mom. And that is a great workout for those of you who haven't tried it. We did it in the summer of 2014, and I shed a lot of weight using that program, and I definitely recommend it for pregnant women or just women in general, or people who are just starting to work out, because even the moderated version, I mean, you're still getting a good sweat in. So I definitely recommend that. And I have a CD, I have an additional DVD pack. So if anybody who's watching this wants it, comment down below or message me, and I can send it to you, because I have an additional one that is not being used. So if anybody's interested in that program, just let me know. But yeah, those are the things that I have planned for when baby comes. Now, I know when she comes, I can't really plan everything out because it's really going to be on her time. So I'm not expecting, you know, anything to just happen all at once, because I know she's going to tell me when and where and what I'm going to do. So I'm very prepared for that. Not very prepared, but I'm expecting that. But walking for sure is something that I know we're going to do, because I love to walk anyway. I love to be outside in the nature. Like, I can't even believe I'm recording this video in the house, but I'm here. So I was like, I wanted to share my experience with you all, because I know that being pregnant and having either mild weight gain or like extreme weight gain can be very, very difficult. And sometimes people don't understand. And sometimes people, you know, they'll be like, it's not a big deal. And then you're like, well, it's a big deal to me because it's my body changing. And, you know, I'm the one who has to deal with it. So I'm very understanding to those people too. And I know it's hard to hear comments about your weight, especially when you're pregnant, because either some people will tell me I don't look 7 months pregnant. Some people will tell me like, your face is fat, and I'm like, I know, thanks. I'm pregnant. I know, I'm getting big. I know, but I know that I'm doing what I know that I'm trying my best, and that's all I can do. I know that I'm trying my best to have a healthy pregnancy. So far, my pregnancy is extremely healthy. Doctors never have any concerns. I've done like two blood tests. Everything's normal aside from me being anemic. I already took the glucose test when I was 12 weeks, and I'm taking it again. That's just how my doctors work. So I'll take it again in about 2 weeks. And I'm drinking my water. And that's all you can really do. Like, you know, is try your best. Especially, this is my first time being pregnant. I Google half the things that I'm talking about because I don't know, you know, and that's just something that like I have to experience. Sorry. That's just something that I have to experience as the time continues. And I know during my next pregnancy, I can expect to feel, you know, the same exact way I felt through this pregnancy or differently. I can expect to gain less weight or more weight. Like, it just depends on the baby. It also depends on you too. Like, if you're eating hamburgers and fries and a milkshake every day, then yeah, you're going to gain weight. It's not, and it's not going to come right off. But, you know, I try my best to eat healthy. If you guys watch my stories on my social media, like, I love salads, I love soup. I could lay off of my pasta a little bit. I drink water. I don't hardly ever drink soda. When I go out to restaurants, I drink water with lemon. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I don't do anything, you know, crazy. And so I'm confident that when Lee comes next year, I am participating in Hot Girl Summer. I'm gonna be, I don't know. I'm not gonna really like set myself up to be like, I'm gonna be this or that, because I don't know, but I'm definitely going to, I'm definitely gonna be working on my health too. Not for me, not only for me, but for me and for my baby. I want my baby to see and be able to be around healthy parents. I want her to experience life. I don't want to be obese where I can't even walk around, you know, the mall, where I can't take my daughter to the zoo. I want to be able to do those things, and I will be able to do those things. But I hope this video helped somebody who feels like self-conscious about their weight. Even if you're not pregnant, you can always work on your weight. You can always make lifestyle changes. And if you are pregnant, I hope that you have a safe and happy delivery, as well as me too. We're in the same boat here because I am nervous. I'm going to do a video on like what, like on my birth plan. I may upload that one tomorrow, my birth plan video, because I'm working on my birth plan now. But again, I hope this video reaches somebody, and you can feel confident in your pregnancy, and you can love yourself, and pretty much just say, I don't care what other people think. I know I'm doing this for my child, and for my child to be healthy. And yeah, just be happy and thankful and blessed. You're supposed to be happy during your pregnancy, and I definitely want to be, and I'm definitely going to be, and I am happy during my pregnancy, and I refuse to let anyone or anything bring me down during my pregnancy because of weight gain, because it's inevitable. You're going to gain weight. You have to gain weight. You need to gain weight to support your baby. So yeah, that is my story and my 7-month update. Baby is 2 pounds 5 ounces right now, and then she's probably more than 5 ounces now. She's probably more than 2 pounds 5 ounces now, but she was
what's good, YouTube?
But she was last week 2 pounds. No, not last week. Yeah, last week she was 2 pounds 5 ounces. So she's probably a little bit more now. I will put in clips of I'll put clips. Will I put clips? I may put clips if I can find them of my visit at the doctor's. If I can't, this will be the end of the video, and I hope that you guys like it, and I hope that you love it, and I hope that you can share, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And there's definitely going to be more videos like this coming up: pregnancy updates, weight loss updates, and all of those things. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Explain on what? I don't even loud.
Introduce yourself.
How y'all doing? I'm the little brother, Monte Jackson, but people just call me Tay, Country Jack. It don't even matter.
So this is why my video was so loud right here, because he laughing like a hyena, right?
So she's just gonna be disrespectful.
Did you lose?
Hold on, I won the second game.
Did you lose or win?
I lost the first one, but I made him quit the second one. Yeah, I made him quit. Okay. I didn't tell who we playing with. The score was 26-4. No, 26-6. And I had the goddamn Browns, and he had the Panthers. Cam Newton was fumbling every second, every minute, every hour, every quarter.
How can they find you on social media?
If anybody want to find me on social media, just add me on Facebook at Montavious Jackson.